Hey guys, Captain RL. Hey, I wanted to show you all the final product here. A little echo in here. Got the strata glass on. Hard to see that that's what's there because it's so clear, but that's the real deal strata glass. And we finally don't have a purple top anymore. That is a gray slash charcoal slash tweed. You can see the interwoven strands in that. It's beautiful. And we finally finished the dash. Most of you know that what was missing there is all repaired now, all done, everything new. Most of you have seen the common bolsters. I'll give you a rundown on them though. Let you check that out. The black and the grays, they really pop. This turned out amazing. And also, we got a front seat on it finally. I went the full width on the console seat just to give it a different look. Most people cut that a little short, especially on the backrest. But I wanted a full back pad all the way across just for the looks and to set off the slate gray around the Strataglass trim on the front glass. Definitely wanted that. Michael Lemond did the upholstery on the front here and the glass, and he did the canvas on the T-top. It's perfect. It's tight, and I don't foresee there being any problems with it at all. Did a great job. All I need is to get my radar on this thing. It's the only bolt holes you see open there. I need to get one back on there. So that's what's been done recently. We had a pinstripe to our contrast gray stripe going up the console 2 inches. We put a pinstripe there just to blend. All the colors tied in pretty well. This is kind of what I envisioned. And we use C-Deck more for the trim color than we did for actual knee bolsters. They are low density, 20 millimeter, but that's not the reason they were there. The reason they are there in the first place, though, is more for aesthetics and color pop. And we want it to pile off the floor, pop into the center cushions, off the trim of the Strataglass, and pile off the top too. So everything came together pretty well. Here's the shot back toward the front. Over that, we did the hatches and starboard, as you guys know. It's a custom deal that we did. But this one, the front one, that's just whoever knows what brand that is, but that's just El Cheapo. The coffin box slash cooler will be going over the top of that, so we didn't make that a custom hatch. So that's the reason that's there. If anybody's wondering, that's why. When Ryan Taylor bluefin fished this boat, I guess he drifted a lot to port and fished starboard side. So there's more rod holders on the starboard than the port, by about 2 or 3. But I plan to match that on this side. Kelly and I will definitely be sailfishing Palm Beach come wintertime. At any rate, we replaced the access hatches, just this little stuff to make everything newer because everything is new. We got lucky on the aluminum. When we bought the boat, the aluminum was in really good shape. The top's been changed. It is not the original one Lou put on here. If he even put one on, I'm sure he did. So that the aluminum's in great shape. It's got taco outriggers on it. And they are, I believe they're Grand Slams. Yeah, they're Grand Slams. They work really well. We had to work on those, but everything's good now. Here's the C-Deck common bolsters going back. And Roy Newsom did a custom job on this upholstery for the leaning post. I wanted a little bit bigger seat, and I wanted 3.5-inch foam there, and a certain kind of foam rubber, to a certain density we wanted. So we didn't bottom out on the seat, yet still have, the comfort and the ride of a softer cushion. He did beveled edges back by the back posts where the tubes go down. See the beveled edge there. Appreciate it, Roy. You did a good job on that. And most of you have seen, here's our custom starboard hatches. Jason Carlin cut these and installed them. Love the rounded back hatch. That's all custom right there. If anybody's interested in buying those, Jason may make you some custom size, but it's not going to be cheap. I can tell you that. It takes a little time to build one of those things, but he's good at it. And we put Gemlux latches in it, stainless, of course, slam latches. And then on the dash, we'll go real quick. Most of you already know. All the black acrylic is new. It's all hand blown, custom fit. The edges are all hand blown, so it got that. It doesn't have a machined edge finish. It's just all trimmed in that hand blown edge. Makes it look so good. Even the key switch, Jason put a custom key switch on it and changed the logos around a little bit just because he could. And it's got a JL Media Master stereo system in it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 speakers and a sub, I believe, in here. And we got 2,500 watts pushing that precision power amp. That Stratoglass is the real deal, man. That stuff's really clear and fairly easy to take care of, and it should last a long time. I typically don't do 3-sided curtains on a Rambo because the boats are pretty dry anyways. I know there's thunderstorm situations and it gets really rough sometimes, and you get spray from the sides, but you're going to get it either way if that happens. So that's just my opinion. So anyway, we left those without being 3-sided. Leave it like it is for now. Could change my mind later, but I doubt it. No, this T-top's got so many rod holders in it. It's got 7 across the back. It makes it kind of nice. And then we got plenty in the gunnels, of course. As I said, Ryan Taylor made sure of that. And yeah, that's really it. Everything's new. We got a rigging tube on here. That's net mesh is all that is. I can tell you where to get that if you need to know. It's not hard to source this stuff out. We redid the scuppers. It's going to kind of be upside down here, guys. And we got a mess back here. Excuse the mess. This is all out of this boat. But these are called Raybud scuppers. They're 3 or either 4-inch scuppers. They're huge. And we did a custom acrylic cut there for the water pressure to push the center of that ball straight in like it should go. In this boat, you can put that scupper underwater. This boat won't get anything onto the deck. It takes a couple people to get that scupper that deep back here in this corner and a load. We've already tested it, and Raybud's a good scupper. R-A-B-U-D, Raybud. They're down in South Florida. They sell all kinds of commercial applications, such as those big scuppers and those kinds of things. What they sell there at Raybud. And anyways, that's it. It's ready to go fishing. Kelly and I are ready to go fishing. We'll probably fish Stewart a good bit. Like I said, Palm Beach, probably the Keys. But I'm so ready to go. So our coffin box cooler, I just had the strap down kit comes tomorrow. And then under here, under the leaning post, we'll have a slide out 90 quart cooler here. We'll slide out and lock, and then slide back in and lock. I guess you guys, I know you've seen the slide outs. Boat Outfitters has probably got the best universal, quote unquote, universal one. We're using the medium. Probably 80 to 90 quart, 70 to 90 quart cooler is what we'll go with there. So that's about it. Motor runs good. Everything's good. Just ready to go fishing. All right, you guys have a good day. Hope you guys enjoyed watching the build on this thing. It's been fun. Y'all take care. Fish on.